Welcome back to another From Bark to Table Cook Day. Let me introduce you to this week's ingredients. We've got some whole chicken, chicken thighs, some butternut squash, wild Maine blueberries, Goji Berries. Let's go. We've got some green beans, some white potato, and we're going to put some organic coconut oil in there as well. The reason I'm doing a mix of whole chicken and chicken thighs is because I want to make sure that I always get bones in my cooks. I want the marrow out of the bones. It's so important for our dog's health. I want to get the skin in there, which is full of collagen, which is great for our dog's skin health, great for shiny coats. But I don't want to put so much fat and so much marrow in there that it's going to upset their stomach. We're still in the middle of winter in New England, and when I was shopping yesterday, I looked at the fresh green beans, and let me tell you, it was ugly. So a really great option for fresh vegetables in the winter is frozen. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but what happens is that companies that are harvesting fresh vegetables, it's a flash freeze process. What it's doing is it's locking in the nutrients. Now, it's not as good as a local green bean, but we're not going to get those in January in New England. So if the options are a pretty gnarly looking green bean that's taken quite a while to get here from wherever it was, or something that's flash frozen, locking in the nutrients, this is the way to go. Goji berries today. Side note with these if you're feeding your dog this week, but the word is that they pass through the system fairly whole, so you might see some red specks on the other side. Obviously, we know the blueberries back again. Awesome for antioxidants. Some steel cut oats. Some people want to do gluten-free, grain-free diets for their dogs. My humble opinion, it's not a good look. So let's get this cook day going. I'm going to get the chicken in a pot, and while I'm doing that and letting it cook down and get all that good marrow and fat and collagen out of the skin, I'll be prepping the other vegetables to add in later on. While the chicken cooks off, the little one and I are going to go get some exercise. You ready for this, Zoe? You don't look that ready. Here's a great example of Zoe eating her marrow bone. She's a little angry that I'm this close to her. She's like, dude, get away from me. Make a wish. So as I'm making these videos for customers, clients to see what goes into their dog's food, I will say I've been deboning chicken for decades. And there's definitely a learning curve to it. There's a lot of small bones in there that you have to know where they are. And I could probably identify a chicken's bones better than my own. I guess that makes sense. Mine are kind of covered usually. But, you know, so if you're going to take this and use it as education and make your own food for your dogs, like I said before, I love that. It's all about dog health for me. This isn't about building some massive empire where I'm sitting on Scrooge McDuck piles of stuff. So this is a time-consuming step. It'd be much quicker if I cooked all boneless meats. I personally don't like to eat boneless meat, and we'd miss so many nutrients for your dogs that it is well worth the extra time. Some beautiful chicken broth right there. You see that in there? Oh man, golden and lovely and delicious for your doggies. So we can incorporate the vegetables we prepped. The white potato going in. Butternut squash. Yo, baby. So we're in great shape here, and we're gonna let this cook down and blend a little bit. Then I'll finish it off with the blueberries and steel cut oats organic to tighten it all up and bring it together. And at the very end, I'll mix in the goji berries since those are great to eat raw. I ended up adding some powdered turmeric as well. From bark to table, truly human grade dog food. This week's batch of From Bark to Table is finished and ready to purchase. DM me if you're interested. I deliver to Connecticut and parts of New York. Remember, food is medicine.